friends, it's Miss Amanda here, back to read you another story. And for today's story, I chose The Lion and the Little Red Bird by Elisa Kleven. And Elisa is both the illustrator and the author. Now on the cover of the book, what do you see? That's right, a lion and a bird. Let's turn to the title page. And there's our title again, The Lion and the Little Red Bird. And on the title page here, we see a picture of the lion and the bird holding hands. I wonder if they're friends. Let's read the story to find out. One afternoon, a little red bird saw a lion with a bushy green tail, as green as the forest. The bird had never seen anything so unusual and so pretty. Just looking at it made her happy. Do you guys see the lion's tail? Have you ever seen a lion with a green tail before? Me neither. I wonder why his tail is green. Lion, lions, she said. Why is your tail so green? The lion didn't understand the bird's language. He thought she was simply chirping. He smiled at her. So the bird and the lion can't understand each other. So he's using a smile to show her that he's friendly. He wandered down to a field of orange flowers. The bird watched him roll and sniff and chase butterflies. Then slowly walk west with the setting sun and disappear into a cave. The bird waited on a tree nearby. She wanted to see the lion's green tail again, but the lion did not come out of the cave. So the bird made herself a soft nest and slept through the warm, starry night. So over here we can see the sun is starting to set as the lion goes into his cave and the bird is waiting on the tree. In the morning, the lion came out, swishing his tail, which was no longer green, but what color did it turn? That's right, orange. Orange as a flower, orange as a butterfly, orange as the setting sun. Lion, lion, the bird chirped, astonished. Why is your tail so orange? Again, the lion did not understand the bird. He smiled at her. So the lion doesn't know the question that the bird is asking because they don't speak the same language. He climbed over the hill and up the mountain. To a deep blue lake beneath a bright blue sky where he soaked his tired paws while the birds splashed nearby. And there they are, having fun together, swimming and splashing. At the end of the day, the lion climbed back down the mountain, over the hill, and home to his cave. The bird settled down in the tree, wondering as the sky darkened about the lion and his orange tail. But in the morning, the lion's tail was no longer orange. It was, look at that. What color did it turn? Blue. It was blue as the brightest blue sky, blue as the deep mountain lake where he had soaked his paws. Lion, lion, the bird chirped, enchanted. How did your tail change from orange to blue? Are you a magician? The lion just smiled and walked over to a bush full of shiny red berries. They were beautiful berries, but very sour. Lion, the bird chirped, making a face. These berries are still too sour to eat. Why don't you pick them when they are ripe? The lion just smiled, thinking how much he liked the bird's chirping company. So the lion still doesn't understand the things that the bird is asking him, but he likes having Bird around as a friend. All afternoon the lion picked berries, while the bird nibbled sunflower seeds nearby. Once the lion stepped on a thorn. The bird pulled it out for him. At sundown, the lion swished his tail goodbye and returned to his cave. The bird settled down in her nest. She wondered what color the lion's tail would be in the morning. She wished he would answer her questions. And there he is using his tail to wave goodbye. During the night, a storm came. Thunder crashed and lightning flashed. Rain swept away the bird's nest. Hearing the noise, the lion rushed out and reached up into the tree where the bird crouched, shivering and scared. He lifted her down and carried her into his cave. The cave was warm and colorful. The walls were filled with pictures of green forest, orange flowers, butterflies, sunsets, and bright blue sky, and a deep blue lake. So look at the lion's cave. He has beautiful pictures on his wall. Lion, lion, the bird chirped, delighted. How did these pictures get here? The lion smiled, dipped his tail into a bowl of shiny red berry juice, and painted a picture of the bird chirping on a berry bush. The bird sang while the lion painted. She sang a song without any questions, full of color and joy. The lion had never heard anything so unusual and so pretty. Just listening made him happy. So there he is, painting a picture of his new friend Bird. And look at what he's using. He's using his tail. He dips it in the different colors of paint. What an unusual way to make a picture. In the morning, the storm was past. The world shone fresh and bright. The lion's tail was berry red, and the little bird knew why. She sang her happiest song. And wondered what the lion would paint that night. Did you like that story? I hope so. There's a lot of good messages in this story, and I thought maybe we could talk about a couple of them. So one of them is the bird and the lion speak different languages. Every time the bird asked a question, the lion couldn't answer because he didn't know what she was saying. Let's think about our classroom and the friends in our classroom. Many of us speak different languages. Do you remember all the languages we have in our classroom? We have Greek, Spanish, Portuguese, French, Khmer, and English. And what's just like lion and bird is even though sometimes we don't understand each other, we're all friends because we smile and we care about each other. We also learn from each other too. Now, something about the lion and the bird was the way that they made their friendship. Let's go back and look at some of the ways we know that they are friends. Well, we know the lion smiles a lot when the bird chirps. And we see him here smiling. And smiling is a way of communicating without using words. Another way we know that they are friends is they help each other. That shows that they care about each other. So when the lion stepped on a thorn, the bird helped him pull it out. And when the bird was frightened by the thunderstorm and her nest fell out of the tree, the lion was there to help her. Think about a time when you helped a friend. How did it make you feel? I bet you felt good to help somebody. It's kind to help people, especially our friends. The other way that the lion and the bird became friends was through art. Now we know that the lion paints with his tail. We can go back and see his cave with his beautiful paintings. And the bird likes to look at art. And art is another way of expressing yourself without using your words. Now I have a painting here that I'd like to show you. And this painting was done by an artist from Lowell. And his type of art is called something like abstract art because he uses lines and dots and different colors to create a picture. The author and illustrator of this book, her art is pictures of nature. So she used animals and trees and mountains and water to tell her story. So I thought today we could do something after we read the book and we could do some painting together. Now, if you want to paint with me, you can. You can pause the video and go get your paintbrushes and your paints. Or I can paint and you can finish after. So I have some colors here. I have purple, and I have pink, And I'm squeezing them onto some cardboard. I'm going to take my paintbrush and I'm going to spread them around to make a design. It's fun to paint, especially on a rainy day. And I think I'll do an abstract painting, just like my friend Mark did, where he only used lines and dots to create a piece of art. And while we're painting, let's think about where would we find art? That's right, we could go to a museum or an art gallery or even looking around our classroom. Think about the paintings we've done in our classroom. So there I've added some yellow to my painting. Well, I hope you had fun listening to the story today, and I'll leave you to finish your paintings. And I hope that you send some pictures of your artwork because I'd love to see what you create. And I'm going to finish my painting here, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.